we certainly get nervous if, we have to put out some bad news, for instance. Maybe an M&A transaction is terminated. We had one situation where we had a fairly large technology company and a very, very, very well-known venture capital fund that's part of a gigantic trillion-dollar market cap publicly traded company. So there's only a few of those. You can guess which of those it might be. Had made an initial round investment in my client company, and they had an option to make a second round investment into the company. And investors were waiting with bated breath. Will this very famous venture capital fund that's part of this very well known public company make the second investment? And it was sort of almost like it was reputational. Like if the fund decided to invest, it was this validation of the company's business model, and if they didn't, it was sort of this invalidation of the company's business model. And we were trying to coach investors. It's not. And ultimately, they decided not to make the investment, and we had to message that to the investors. This is a big Nasdaq listed company, and it was a big venture capital fund, and we had to message that they decided not to make the second round investment, but that it was not an invalidation or a disappointment with the company's technology. We had to message that the company was simply too large now as a public company to really fit the venture capital fund's investment thesis. They don't invest in large public companies, right? They invest in smaller private companies with unproven but promising technologies. And this was a company with proven and profitable technologies. And so that was the difference, that we had to message that to investors. This wasn't a disappointment with the company's technology. In fact, it was the exact opposite. The technology was so successful, the market cap was in the billions, that it was too late stage for this venture capital fund to invest in. And from the original investment, the company had just grown very rapidly over the past 2 or 3 years.